Boa tarde, boa tarde.
Boa tarde.
Boa tarde.
Boa tarde. Boa tarde. Boas férias, Goretti.
Hello.
Okay. So during this time that is allotted to us for Portuguese, I'm going to try to accommodate everyone. So part of the lesson will be for those who are starting from scratch, and the other part for those who have already got a good knowledge of Portuguese, because I am seeing that many of you who are very much interested are quite well versed in Portuguese and can write quite well from the responses that I get and from the messages that you send to me. Okay? So it should not be boring for them. And I think that those who are beginning from scratch will also benefit, because I will say everything in English. Okay? So, yes. So we will have the people who are who are learning very basic Portuguese will have to keep repeating and practicing and learning vocabulary.
Okay.
All right. So I will summarize little stories and little passages which I think will help everyone. So as I summarize and tell little stories, I think it will be helpful. Okay. So those who want to improve their level of Portuguese will also benefit. All right. So right now we have just celebrated Diwali. So let us learn a few sentences about Diwali. All right. Diwali is the festival of lights. So how do we say it in Portuguese? Diwali é o festival das luzes. Festival. That's another word that is just like those words that we learned. They are spelled in the same way in Portuguese and in English. So in English, it is festival. In Portuguese, it is festival. Festival. You remember, like the words normal is normal. Natural is natural. Hospital is hospital. Animal, animal. Original, original. So here we come across another word, which is festival, festival. Diwali é o festival das luzes. Festival. Yes, very good, very good. Festival. The stress is on the last syllable, festival, because it ends with the letter L. The words that end with the letter L are stressed on the last syllable. So it is festival. All right. Diwali é o festival das luzes. Luz is light. Luz, L-U-Z. And the plural is formed by any words that end with Z. I think I've already taken this. Words that end with L, L, R, Z, and some others are form plural by adding es. So that is luz is luzes, L-U-Z-E-S. Rapaz, rapazes, R-A-P-A-Z-E-S. Rapaz is boy. Okay? So, Diwali é o festival das luzes. The celebration of triumph of good over evil. What is good and evil? So, é a celebração do triunfo do bem sobre o mal. Bem is the good, and mal is the evil, the bad. So, bem sobre o mal. It's the festival of light over darkness. So what is light? We just said it is luz. Sobre, dark. You remember dark, light and dark we did. That is claro and escuro. So the noun of that, escuro, is the adjective. So escuridão. The luz sobre a escuridão. And of knowledge over ignorance. Knowledge is to know, is conhecer. So conhecimento. Conhecimento sobre ignorância. You remember we learned the word ignorance is ignorância. Importance, importância. So like that. Ignorance is ignorância. So é a celebração do triunfo do bem sobre o mal, da luz sobre a escuridão, do conhecimento sobre a ignorância. Okay? Little big words, but it's okay, bear with me. As pessoas limpam as casas. What is limpam as casas? They clean the houses. Casa, house, casas, houses. Limpar is to clean. All right? So, limpam as casas. As pessoas limpam as casas. The people clean their houses, as suas casas. E decoram as entradas com flores. They decorate the entrance with flowers, with diyas, and with rangolis. Okay, these words are very Indian, so we'll keep them the same. Decoram as suas entradas com flores, com diyas e com rangoli. Okay? Vestir. Vestir is to dress up. As pessoas vestem-se com roupas novas e bonitas. Okay? Roupas novas. Novas means new. Roupas novas is roupa, is clothing. New clothing. E comem doces no dia de Diwali. They eat sweets, which is a significance of joy. Okay? So now that's enough. That's quite a lot. So we'll go to the irregular verbs. I'm going to give you a few more irregular verbs to learn by heart, the new one, the beginners. Okay? So Lorraine, can we have verbs, please? So today we are going to learn 5 verbs. The first one is dar. Dar is one of the few irregular verbs with AR. There are very few irregular verbs in AR. That is dar and ishtar. And dar and ishtar are conjugated very similarly. Okay? So, dar is to give. Dar is to give. So, estar, if you remember, estar is eu estou, tu estás, você está, ele está, ela está, nós estamos, vocês estão, eles estão, elas estão. So, similarly, dar is eu dou, tu dás. See, instead of AR, it is OU. Same way as in Ishtar. In Ishtar also, it is eu estou. Instead of AR, it was OU. So, eu dou, tu dás, você dá, ele dá, ela dá, nós damos, vocês dão, eles dão, elas dão. It is quite simple. It is only to be learnt very much by repetition. All right? So there's nothing I need to explain over here. Dar is to give. The next verb, let's go to the next verb. Irregular verb. So querer. Querer is to want. Eu quero, tu queres, você quer, ele quer, ela quer, nós queremos, vocês querem, eles querem, elas querem. Okay? the next verb. All this I will give to you again on the group chat. So here we have now dizer. Dizer is to say or to tell. Dizer is another irregular verb. So eu digo. Luckily, these irregular verbs are very slightly irregular, so it is not so difficult. If you just repeat it, you will know it quite well. Eu digo, tu dizes, você diz, ele diz, ela diz, nós dizemos, vocês dizem, eles dizem, elas dizem. All right? So that is dizer. To be learned, nothing much to explain. Trazer. Trazer is to bring. To bring is trazer. Same way, it is like digo, it is eu trago, tu trazes, você traz, ele traz, ela traz. It is very similar to dizer actually, when you go to see. If you write it out, you will see that you will be writing in a very similar way. Nós trazemos, vocês trazem, eles trazem, elas trazem. Okay? The next one is fazer. Fazer is to do or to make. So, eu faço, tu fazes, você faz, ele faz, ela faz. Nós fazemos, vocês fazem, eles fazem, elas fazem. This is the verb fazer, which means to do or to make. All right? There is nothing I can explain. I cannot help you here except by repeating and what I give you to learn. Okay? I will be giving it on the group chat. So right now, we will go after this to a story. Would you like a story? I hope you will like a story. And I will, it may be difficult for the beginners, but I will repeat each word, each sentence in English. All right? You must maybe knowing the story, but still we will say, recount the story in Portuguese. I've tried to summarize it and put it in a simple form, but there are always difficult words, but you will learn them. It's not really so difficult. Okay, if you stay with it, you will learn it easily. So the story is copo de leite. Copo de leite. It means, I think most of you must be knowing, leite is milk. Copo de leite is a glass of milk. Okay, the name of the story is copo de leite, a glass of milk. Era uma vez menino muito pobre que ganhava a vida vendendo jornais. Once upon a time, there was a boy who was very poor, who used to earn his living by selling newspapers. Vendendo jornais, jornal is a newspaper. Vendendo jornais de porta em porta para pagar a escola. He was very keen on his studies. He was a very intelligent boy and very keen on studying, but he did not have money to study. So to help his parents, he was wanting to earn some money to pay for school, the school expenses. So I'll say it in Portuguese again. Era uma vez menino muito pobre que ganhava a vida. Vida is life. So life here means livelihood. Que ganhava a vida vendendo jornais de porta em porta para pagar a escola. Escola is school, to pay for school. All right? Para pagar a escola. One day, enquanto caminhava de casa em casa, while he was going from house to house, sentiu-se muito cansado. e cheio de fome. He felt very tired and very hungry. Sentiu-se muito cansado e cheio de fome. Decidiu pedir comida a dos residentes. He decided to ask for food to one of the residents. So, I will read it again. Dia, enquanto caminhava de casa em casa, sentiu-se muito cansado e cheio de fome e decidiu pedir comida a dos residentes. Quando bateu a porta, what is bateu a porta? To knock on the door. Okay? So, bater a porta means to knock on the door. Knock on the door is bater a porta. So, quando bateu a porta, foi aberta por uma linda menina. It was opened by a beautiful girl. So he was a little embarrassed to ask for food because she was a young girl. So, quando bateu a porta, foi aberta por uma linda menina. So when he knocked on the door was opened by a beautiful girl. Pediu-lhe copo de água. Água is water. So pedir, what you did the verb last time, pedir. Pedir is to ask for. Okay? So pediu-lhe copo de água. So he asked for a glass of water. A jovem entendeu imediatamente, percebeu is to understand. A jovem percebeu imediatamente a pobre condição do menino. So the young girl understood immediately the poor condition of the boy. You know? So, ela pediu-lhe que entrasse e sentasse no sofá. So she asked him to enter and sit on the sofa. Ela pediu-lhe para entrar e sentar no sofá. Sofá, you know, it means sofa again. So, para sentar no sofá. Ofereceu-lhe, oferecer is to offer. Ofereceu-lhe enorme copo de leite. She offered him a huge glass of milk. Sem demora. Demorar is to delay. Sem demora. Sem is without. Okay? Without delay. Sem demora, o menino bebeu avidamente todo o leite. Without delay, the boy drank avidly all the milk. Okay? Sem demora, o menino bebeu avidamente todo o leite e perguntou. Perguntar is to ask. E perguntou, quanto é que lhe devo? How much do I have to pay you? So, of course, she said, não quero dinheiro para isso. Respondeu a menina com voz suave. With a sweet voice, she said suave. Suave is the same word again in English. We use the word suave. Okay, suave. So, respondeu ela com voz suave. She said, I do not want any money for this. Não quero dinheiro para isso. Respondeu a garota, a menina, com voz suave. O menino agradeceu de todo o coração e foi-se embora. The boy thanked her with all his heart. Todo o coração means with all his heart, he thanked her and went away. Foi embora. Passados muitos anos, a jovem, infelizmente, adoeceu. Ficou doente. After many years passed, and unfortunately, the young girl fell very ill. Os médicos andavam perplexos com a sua doença. The doctors were perplexed with her sickness, which was grave and rare. Os médicos, médico is a doctor. Os médicos andavam perplexos com a sua doença e sickness, grave e rara, pois o seu estado de saúde piorava a cada dia. I don't know if I did this adjective. Melhor, pior. I think we did, I'm not sure. So, pois o seu estado de saúde, the state of her health, piorava a cada dia. It was worsening every day. Ela foi internada, she was admitted, ela foi internada no hospital com instalações mais avançadas. She was admitted in a hospital with the most advanced facilities. Ela foi internada, that is admitted, admitted in a hospital with the best, with the latest facilities. Ela foi internada no hospital com instalações mais avançadas e médico neuroespecialista, neurospecialist, called Dr. Kevin, e médico chamado Dr. Kevin foi especialmente chamado pelos médicos, especialmente, was specially called, chamado, ok? Neuroespecialista, neurospecialist, called Dr. Kevin, foi especialmente chamado pelos médicos do hospital para examinar e tratar a sua doença extraordinária. So the doctor was called to examine and to treat. Tratar is to treat the extraordinary sickness. All right, I'll read the sentence again. Ela foi internada num hospital com instalações mais avançadas. E médico neuroespecialista, chamado Dr. Kevin, foi especialmente chamado pelos médicos do hospital para examinar e tratar a sua doença extraordinária. Ok? Com diligência e trabalho árduo, with diligence and hard work, trabalho árduo, arduous work, ok? Hard work, que durou muitos meses, what is mês? Mês is month, que durou muitos meses, that lasted for many months, muitos meses. So, com diligência e trabalho árduo, que durou muitos meses, o Dr. Kevin finalmente conseguiu curar a doença e salvar a vida da senhorinha. Okay? He managed to cure her illness and to save the life of the young lady. Com diligência e trabalho árduo, que durou muitos meses, o especialista finalmente conseguiu curar a doença e salvar is to save, salvar a vida da senhorinha. A senhorinha e a sua família estavam, então, preocupados com a conta do hospital. They were very worried about the bill of the hospital. Estavam preocupadas. Preocupadas means worried. Preoccupied. Preoccupied in English. No? Preocupadas com a conta do hospital. Eles tinham algum dinheiro. They had kept some money to pay, but certainly, definitely, it was not sufficient to pay for a treatment which was so long in a hospital, of a well-known hospital. So I will say this in English, in Portuguese. Eles tinham algum dinheiro guardado. They had some money that was kept aside, guardado. Mas definitivamente não era suficiente para pagar um tratamento tão longo no hospital de renome. Com mãos trêmulas, a senhorinha abriu a conta do hospital e ficou surpreendida ao ver que a conta estava riscada e cancelada. So with trembling hands, com mãos trêmulas, with trembling hands, she opened the bill and she was very surprised to see that the bill was scratched or cancelled, riscada, cancelada. Dentro havia uma nota com a assinatura do Dr. Kevin. Inside there was a little note with the signature of Dr. Kevin. Dentro havia uma nota com a assinatura do Dr. Kevin. Pago integralmente há muitos anos com um delicioso copo de leite. Paid in full, paid in full many years ago with a delicious glass of milk. Okay, you probably knew the story, and can we have unmuted, please?
Yes, I heard the story.
Yes.
Yes, but not in Portuguese, of course.
Not
Yes.
in Portuguese, in English.
Were you able to follow the story?
Continue in English.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Yes.
very nice
well
story.
followed.
Very, the
You were
vocab-
able to
Very
follow
touching
the
story.
Portuguese words?
Yes.
Yes.
Some
Yes.
of the words.
Yeah, at least 60-70%.
Wonderful, wonderful. Is this from the new students?
Yes.
New
Yes.
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 Yes, some of the
Yes.
words we could understand.
Wonderful, wonderful. That is so nice. So I think I will carry on with the little stories. Is that
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
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 It will be very helpful.
It is
Yeah.
helpful. I think so.
Excuse me, Shanti. That
Yes.
paragraph what you said, comprehension, it was really useful for us, especially for us new students.
Good. Then I will make out some more comprehensions also.
Yeah, it was really very helpful.
But I would like everyone to send me answers.
I will try and send. I was not well. That's why I didn't send. I'm trying to read
Okay.
again and
So
again
those
whatever
who
you
have not
can
sent, many of you have sent answers, but those who have not sent, I would be very encouraged if you would send. It doesn't matter if they are wrong. It doesn't matter if there are mistakes.
Okay.
But
We
I
will
would
send.
like to know the participation. Okay? It makes me feel good. It uplifts my wish to, and also I can see, if I'm making it too easy or a little,
Okay.
whether the level is okay.
This level is okay for
It
us.
is okay.
For us.
Okay, because I can give you comprehensions also with just fill in the blanks.
Okay.
Okay.
So, or right or wrong, or something like that. So if you all respond to me, there are many of you who have not responded this time.
The question.
If I could see you, I could see you in class, I would have taken names. Now I cannot do anything. Okay, so I think we have just come to the time. So I will send this this story and the words. Do you want the Diwali about the Diwali also?
Yes.
no.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yes.
Yes.
Muito bem. I'm happy. I'm ready to send everything. With,
Thank you.
I want you to repeat.
Obrigada.
I want you to say it aloud. You know, say it aloud. Go to a room quietly or when nobody is there, aloud, so that you hear yourself.
You hear yourself.
Okay? The verbs, even the words, the what I am saying, say it with me, say it separately. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Lovely having you.
Thank you, Shanti.
Thank you, Shanti, for
Thank you.
Shanti.
Thank you for having me here.
Muito
Thank
obrigada.
you.
Muito
Adeus,
obrigada.
de nada. O prazer, é prazer para mim. É um grande
nós
prazer
também.
para mim. It's a great pleasure for me.
Para todos nós também.
Muito bem. Obrigada, obrigada.
We appreciate, Shanti, you're on a holiday, but yet you're with us. And we
No,
really appreciate it. Yeah.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
No, and it brings back because I think even in the past when so much of Portuguese was spoken in Goa, so that vocabulary is familiar. So as you were narrating the story, that was coming alive. You know, like it's like a memory going down for us. So
Yes,
thank you. Thank you so much. A nice
you.
method, very nice
glad.
method, and we'll continue. Okay.